This might be for Disciple's garage. He's got Dodge 5.9. He's having some problems, idling problems. He's hearing hissing and stuff. Well, dude, unfortunately, it might be something that I think is a problem with most of those 5.2s and 5.9s. Or is it? It's buried in the mess. Hold on, guys. All right. Let me drag this thing out. Just give me a second here. As Tommy Shoe would say, commercial break. Hold on. I'll be back. You're looking up at space. Oh, get out of there. What are you doing? This is essentially the intake manifold for the 5.2 and the 5.9. They're identical. The only thing different on the motors is the bore size. Blocks are the same, heads are the same. There goes Roscoe. Yeah, he's an outdoor cat now. Alright, back to this. Jeremy, what you do is you take off the Cobb air cleaner, right? And you take a flashlight and you peer down the throat of the throttle body. And you look down in here. If you see puddling oil, then you have essentially called a Plenum gasket leak. And there's the Plenum plate. And I don't know if you can see it, but you see the gasket here is all broken and cracked. It blew out. There's another one right here, it's cracked. This is thin metal. This is pretty thick aluminum. What happens over the course of time is from this plate moving around so much, the intake gasket breaks, and then you start sucking in engine oil into your intake runners. So you start mixing oil with your fuel. I don't know if you notice if are you losing oil and it doesn't look like it's leaking or it's burning. It's usually the problem is this. They're a pain in the butt to change. You got to take a lot of the stuff off, and if most cases, sometimes the way that the motor sits, the oil seems to puddle back into the last cylinders on both number 7 and I think it's number 8 in the back. Usually cylinder number 7 for some reason. You will actually foul your plugs, and a lot of the times if it's not taken care of, you crack the seats between your valves, and that's where you get your skip and misfire from. So I did it on my Dodge. I was having the same problem. I kept having misfires and it sucked. I couldn't figure it out. So what I did was I researched it online and did the Plenum plate. I actually had my cousin, he fabricated an aluminum plate for me, about 1/4 inch thick, and I went out and got a gasket kit and replaced it. They do sell a used, sells an aftermarket kit, and it's like $160 for the plate and the gaskets. I need to give you new bolts too. But I'm thinking you're having this problem. I'm thinking that you have the Plenum gasket is gone and you're sucking in engine oil and you foul the plugs. So like I say, to make sure, take the air cleaner off and peer down the throat of the Cobb, and if you see puddling oil at the bottom of the intake, then that's what it is. What do you think of my wife's garden? Nice. The hell of a job. The situation and the condition that she's in. She's a trooper. Let's see. Runs beautiful now. Essentially replaced the whole intake. Reported and polished all the heads too. I got new heads on this. What happened was mine was doing the same thing, and I cracked the seats between the last 2 cylinders, 7 and 8, between the intake and exhaust. The seat cracked from too much oil. I guess it generates too much heat. It's a thin metal there. For some reason they're kind of cheap. But if you can hear it, here you get the natural ticking of the injectors. But this truck's got 200,000 miles on it, and since I've done it, I don't know if you can hear it. I mean, it runs beautiful. So I think you should look into that. You won't have any problems with it. And it's a big job, dude, but if you're looking to sell a truck and not have any problems with it, I think you should go that route. Alright, hope this helps, man. So you gotta look up Plenum plate gaskets, 5.2, 5.9, they're all the same. I have that spare intake. I'm actually gonna do that one too. I want to actually rebuild a new motor for this thing. So I picked up a set of heads. And like I say, the thing runs perfect, smooth. I mean, and we got 248,888 miles on this truck, and it still runs strong. So that's it. All right, Jeremy. So good luck with it, brother. I'm thinking that might be a problem, and we'll be seeing you. Okay, guys. Hi, Molly. All right, so it's Mark from the Second Gen Garage. Everybody have a good day. Take care. Peace.